Oh, hell nah. Yep. Yep. On the lifting side, on building the frame and everything, continuing to work on central nervous system, ATP, CP, where, you know, a lot of sprints, right? We're trying to get the body moving quick. Lower body patterning is pretty difficult. And when you're thinking about something with your back leg and you're also trying to throw as hard as you can, it's very, very difficult. That was a good throw. This is episode 1 of the daily vlogs of the Throw 100 miles an hour in 100 weeks challenge. As some of you might know, I'm trying to throw 100 right now. I gave myself 100 weeks to do it. Hopefully I get there a little bit early because I need to go out and showcase and do everything like that. I'm trying to go play in the MPB. You know, I'll probably have to do a lot of showcases, maybe go and play in games and stuff like that, starting, you know, next year, early next year to mid next year, to prepare for the draft and setting myself up for that. But first step is to throw hard. I mean, you need an edge, right? Even in Japan, I would need to be sitting 95 plus to give myself the best chance of getting drafted, which is what I'm trying to do. Today's another training day. I got my cold brew here. I want to keep this really raw for those of you who want to see like behind the scenes, the nitty gritty of what we're actually doing on the training side, my actual thought process. I'm actually going to try to give you guys my thought process on what I'm thinking. I'm trying to throw 100, which is something that is extremely difficult and hasn't really been like systematized, I'd say. Like there's no really, I guess in velocity development in general, there's no like, oh, there's a set amount of steps to get to X. But to get to 90, we've kind of come up with a good way of doing that. But 100 is like this mystical thing that people are like, oh my God, throwing 100, that's like, you need all the talent in the world and everything like that. That's kind of what I want to debunk by me doing it and then teaching others doing it and stuff like that. That's kind of the purpose of this channel going forward. As far as the plan for today is more of like a high intent day, but my throwing is still going to be light because I haven't really ramped up yet. I'm still on a ramp up. I haven't thrown anything above, I'd say like 70. It's funny, like my third throw of the day after I came back from Japan, it was like 2 weeks ago. I like strained my forearm. Aside from that, what I'm able to do is medicine ball stuff, right? So I'm gonna do another max effort medicine ball day. I feel like I've been doing those for like 4 days straight now, but yeah, I'm gonna rip that and then get into a lift. It's gonna be more of a high CNS type lift, you know, sprints, power type stuff, and then wrap it up there. Yeah, my training partner's in here, so let's get it. Why are you ripping tread drills right now? You're ripping tread drills. I feel like the higher level you are, the less drills you need to do. I think I got another week at 70 and then next week maybe 80. 65.3. Good throw. That was bad. That was a good throw. Nice. Up! 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 Come on, right here! Up! Ah, that was bad. So you're gonna do it like properly, like heavy. It's 90 to 95% of your max.
Okay, that's not 500 though. Probably I've been maxing out like 225. I'll put 2 plates on my fucking day.
I don't know if Jared has a belt.
He does belt. Have you been able to, you haven't been able to like belt squat in a while.
No.
I love that. Dude, you gonna sprint without Mike?
Yeah. You're gonna do one and warm up and then it's only 3 reps.
Let's go together. Send out a chess tournament for all the pitchers and the pitcher live. Like winner of training for a month.
That would be fun. Like what Dean did once.
Dean did that?
Yeah, he did like a tournament.
Oh, like at Terra?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Imagine when you get up to that. It's the
5 minutes.
5 minute both legs, 2.5 alternate.
I mean, you must like be feeling shit. Does that feel like my tibialis?
It must go numb or something.
No, I think there's something where he's like bouncing properly.
Yeah, there's no effort.
There's no like tibialis, like
Yeah.
that's what gets on fire. It's like essentially right here, it almost goes dead.
Feel that for me. If
Oh yeah, you do have like a tight. Feel it.
oh damn, your one's not like turning on.
Um,
That's weird.
Because my glutes don't turn on.
What? Ah, two more. All right, 3 flyings and then we're done.
Is it just flying the whole time?
No, we just fly like 10 meters and 30 minutes.
Just dead sprint.
Yeah. We go to the truck and then go to like that white truck. That's a big sprint.
I can't even front squat.
It's like that Pedro Martinez.
Yeah.
I think you can touch it.
Oh. Low key. Fuck, that's insane.
The 5 sets of 3.
3 seconds.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's gonna lift it up. All right, here we go. One. This is tiring.
Because you have like rim to evolve.
Yeah. I know I can do this with my left. My right's kind of sketchy though. Oh hell nah! There's no way. Wait, try to do it with your.
Right?
No, just try to go consecutive. One.
Left, right?
No, left, left, left.
Oh, hell no. Ah!
There's no way.
My heel, dude. No, let's just go double. It's gonna be a good, like.
All right, fine.
Ah!
Yep. 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 Bro, try single leg. All right, last one, double leg. Nice. All right, just got done with today's workout. It went pretty good. Main thing for today was the lower body patterning. It's something that I've continued to work on, and I have to continue to work on it because it's one of the biggest things that's going to help me throw in the upper 90s and beyond. And so with my throwing, my forearm felt good. I ramped up to 70. I did get like a 74 in there, which was a little bit harder than I thought and would have liked, but that's all good. With the medicine ball stuff, lower body patterning is pretty difficult. And when you're thinking about something with your back leg and you're also trying to throw as hard as you can, it's very, very difficult. And so overall, it was a good day. I sat like 44, 45. It wasn't a bad day by any means, but I would like to get that in more like consistent upper 40s. And how I think I'm going to get that is when that lower body becomes, subconscious, right? Where I don't have to consciously think about, okay, this is what I'm doing to throw hard. It was very, very difficult though. Like deeply ingrained habits are really hard to get out of, especially with the pitching delivery. I've always tried to load as deep into my back leg as possible, right? Because I felt really, really strong there. But I'm trying to pattern that out of it. That's just gonna take time. It's gonna take conscious effort every single day to really make sure that I'm not going back to my old habits, which was like sink as deep into my back leg as possible. So that's on the throwing side. The mechanical side, that's the biggest thing that I worked on today. On the lifting side, on building the frame and everything, continuing to work on central nervous system, ATP, CP, where, a lot of sprints, right? We're trying to get the body moving quick. And then we also did a tempo iso today, which was an overcoming isos are one of my favorite ways to develop rate of force development, central nervous system. It helps the neurological pathways between your brain and your muscles and like how well your brain can actually turn on your muscles. So that's one of my favorite ways to train that. And so we do it with a split stance. All of this stuff is really trying to get central nervous system going because at this point, like for me, I've squatted like 500 pounds in the past. Like getting stronger isn't really going to help me. The pitching delivery happens in milliseconds. So we need to be able to turn on really quick, right? And so that's what we're training. And we finished off with more of a plyometric circuit, something that we're going to start incorporating a lot more of. It's just being able to move your body a little bit more athletically, explosively, and turn on. So like going from relaxation to contraction, like very, very rapidly. So that's kind of what we training. The more I dive into, the Japanese style pitches, that's all they do. They train their ability to go from a relaxed state to max contraction, like rapidly. And that's how they're able to throw, Yamamoto, and there's this guy called Yamashita, Sasaki, even on the Dodgers. A lot of them don't lift, and that's kind of how they throw hard. That's what we trained today. Again, this is a new channel with, more raw style videos. If you're a guy who needs, dopamine scrolling through, you probably won't be watching this anyway, but it's more for those guys who kind of want to see the journey, what we are doing and my thought process on velocity development and how I'm going to get to 100. These will be more like daily raw stuff, training footage, like a training journal almost. But again, if you have any questions, then you can let me know. I'll see you tomorrow.